Superfood number 5. Organic butter and raw milk cheese. Few people are aware that raw milk from grass-fed cows was actually used as a medicine at the beginning of the last century. That's right. Directly from the udder of the cow, food, stem cells, have been used as a medicine to treat and cure some serious chronic diseases. From the time of Hippocrates until after World War II, this white blood has fed and healed countless people. Raw milk, cheeses, and butter from grass-fed cows are complete and well-balanced foods. You could live exclusively on these products if you had to. Raw dairy products contain a host of healthy substances, including amino acids, enzymes, vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats such as CLA. Amino acids are building blocks for proteins. Depending on demand, we need about 20 to 22 of them. Raw dairy products all contain 20 of these amino acids. About 80% of the proteins in milk are caseins that are reasonably stable in heat, but easy to digest. The remaining 20% falls into the whey protein class, many of which have significant physiological effects, bioactivity. They are also easy to digest, but very sensitive to heat and have losses during the pasteurization process. These include key enzymes and inhibitors of the enzyme, immunoglobulins, binding proteins, and vitamins, as well as several growth factors. Lactoferrin, a protein linked to iron, it has many beneficial properties, including, as you can guess, a better absorption and assimilation of iron, anti-cancer and antimicrobial properties against several species of bacteria responsible for dental caries. Recent studies also reveal that it also has powerful antiviral properties. Two other players in the arsenal of raw milk protein enzyme antibiotics are lysozyme and lactoperoxidase. Lysozyme can actually break down the cell walls of some unwanted bacteria, while lactoperoxidases with other substances also help knock out unwanted microbes. Immunoglobulins provide resistance to many viruses, bacteria, and bacterial toxins and can help reduce the severity of asthma symptoms. 2/3 of the milk fat is saturated. Are saturated fats good or bad for you? Saturated fats play a number of key roles in our bodies, from building cell membranes and key hormones to provide energy storage and stuffing for delicate organs to serving as a vehicle for important fat-soluble vitamins. All fats force the stomach lining to secrete a hormone, cholecystokinin or CCK, which, apart from stimulating the production and secretion of digestive enzymes, signals to the brain that we have eaten enough. With this trigger removed, non-fat dairy products and other fat-free foods can potentially contribute to overeating. Dairy products full of fat are the only healthy dairy products. Not pasteurized dairy products without fat, which are essentially foods destroyed of their nutrients. The CLA abbreviation for conjugated linoleic acid, abundant in the milk of grass-fed cows, is widely studied and contains polyunsaturated omega-6 fatty acids with promising health benefits. CLA has many potential benefits. It increases the metabolic rate, helps eliminate abdominal fat, stimulates muscle growth, reduces insulin resistance, strengthens the immune system and reduces food allergic reactions. Raw dairy products contain 3 to 5 times more than dairy products from grain-fed cows. Minerals or other nutrients should be assessed with a range rather than specific amounts, since individual needs vary. Raw milk contains a wide selection of vitamins and minerals available, ranging from the familiar calcium and phosphorus, vitamins A and D, to trace elements. Raw organic dairy products also contain a missing nutrient called K2, which is extremely useful in helping the body absorb calcium and therefore rebuilding bones, repairing cavities and keeping blood vessels clean. The 60 enzymes, the best known, intact and functional in raw milk, have an extraordinary range of tasks to accomplish, each for one key task or another. The most significant benefits of food enzymes are that they unburden the body of many burdens. Amylase, bacteria produced in lactase, lipase, and phosphatase in raw milk, decomposition of starch, lactose compounds, fats, triglycerides, and phosphate, respectively, make milk more digestible by releasing minerals essentials. Other enzymes like catalase, lysozyme and lactoperoxidase help protect milk from bacterial infection, making it safer to drink. Raw dairy products contain about 3 milligrams of cholesterol per gram, which is a decent amount. Our body produces most of what we need. This amount fluctuates with what we get from our food. Cholesterol is a protective, restorative substance, a clogging steroid, often confused with fat, that our body uses as a form of the seal and as a building block for a number of key hormones. It is natural, normal and essential to find it in our brain, liver, nerves, blood, bile and in every cell membrane. Unfortunately, pasteurization is a sloppy farming practice with sick cows. You will be hard-pressed to find raw milk in most areas, but you can certainly find it in an agricultural or local cooperative. Superfood number 6. Avocados. Avocados contain oleic acid, a monounsaturated fatty acid that can help lower cholesterol. In a study of people with moderately high cholesterol, individuals who ate a diet rich in avocados clearly showed improvements in their health. After 7 days on a diet including avocados, they found a significant decrease in total cholesterol and LDL cholesterol, with an 11% increase in healthy HDL cholesterol. Avocados are a good source of potassium, a mineral that helps regulate blood pressure. Adequate potassium intake can help protect against circulatory diseases such as high blood pressure, heart disease or stroke. One serving of avocado contains 23% of the daily value of folate, an important nutrient for heart health. One study found that people who eat a diet rich in folate have a much lower risk of cardiovascular disease or stroke than those who don't consume as much of this essential nutrient. Not only are avocados a rich source of monounsaturated fatty acids like oleic acid, which has recently been shown to offer significant protection against breast cancer, but they are also a highly concentrated dietary source of carotenoid lutein. They also contain measurable amounts of bound carotenoids, zeaxanthin, alpha-carotene, and beta-carotene, as well as significant amounts of tocopherols, vitamin E. In a laboratory study published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry, an avocado extract containing these carotenoids and tocopherols inhibited the growth of androgen-dependent and androgen-independent prostate cancer cells. Adding a few slices of avocado to your green salad or mixing chopped avocados into your favorite salsa will not only add a rich, creamy flavor but will also greatly increase your body's ability to absorb carotenoids that are good for the health of these vegetables. Avocados contain a wide variety of nutrients, vitamins, minerals, as well as heart-healthy monounsaturated fatty acids, so eating a little avocado with carotenoid-rich fruits and vegetables is a great way to improve your body's ability to absorb carotenoids while receiving other nutritional and taste benefits. Oral cancer is even more likely to cause death than breast, skin or cervical cancer, with a mortality rate of around 50% due to late detection. Avocados can offer a delicious food strategy for preventing oral cancer. The phytonutrients are present in the avocado Has, the most easily available variety, which increases the number of free radicals, reactive oxygen species, within the pre-cancerous and cancerous oral human cells, which lead to their death but do not cause damage to normal cells. Has avocados can also inhibit the growth of prostate cancer. Once analyzed, Has avocados have been shown to contain the highest lutein content among commonly consumed fruits, as well as measurable amounts of related carotenoids, zeaxanthin, alpha-carotene, and beta-carotene. Superfood number 7. Almonds, nuts, pecans, and other nuts. Is a diet high in fat good for your health? You speak. Almonds and walnuts are at the top of the nutrition pyramid, but other nuts are also good for health, including pistachios, pecans, and cashews. Nuts are rich in monounsaturated fats, the same type of healthy fats found in olive oil, which are associated with a reduced risk of heart disease. 5 large human epidemiological studies, including the Nurses' Health Study, the Iowa Health Study, the Adventist Health Study, and the Health Study Doctors, all found that eating nuts is linked to a lower risk of disease cardiac. Researchers who studied Nurses' Health Study data estimated that substituting nuts for the same amount of carbohydrates in an average diet resulted in a 30% reduction in the risk of heart disease. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition indicates that when foods independently are known to lower cholesterol like almonds are combined in a healthy way of eating, the beneficial effects are cumulative. In this study of 12 patients with high levels of LDL cholesterol, a diet containing almonds and other nuts, plant sterols also in nuts, and soluble fibers in large quantities in beans, oats, pears, has demonstrated reduced blood levels of all LDL fractions including small, dense LDL, the type that increases the risk of cardiovascular disease, with a maximum decrease seen after just 2 weeks. In addition to their cholesterol-lowering effects, the ability of nuts to reduce the risk of heart disease may also be due in part to the antioxidant action of the vitamin E they contain, as well as the lowering of the effect of LDL monounsaturated fatty acids. In addition to healthy fats and vitamin E, a handful of almonds contain almost 99 mg of magnesium, that's 24.7% of the daily value of this important mineral, plus 257 mg of potassium. Magnesium is a natural blocker of calcium channels. When there is enough magnesium, the veins and arteries breathe a sigh of relief and relaxation, which decreases resistance and improves the circulation of blood, oxygen, and nutrients in the body. Studies show that a magnesium deficiency is not only associated with a heart attack but that, immediately after a heart attack, the sufficient lack of magnesium promotes a radical injury of the heart. Potassium is an important electrolyte involved in nerve transmission and the contraction of all muscles including the heart. It is another mineral that is essential for maintaining normal blood pressure and heart function. Walnuts help your cardiovascular health by providing 257 mg of potassium and only 0.3 mg of sodium, which is a particularly good choice in protecting against high blood pressure and atherosclerosis. Walnuts, pecans, and chestnuts have the highest antioxidant content among nuts. Walnuts lead the others in antioxidant content. Peanuts, although technically a legume, also contribute significantly to our food intake of antioxidants. Even more impressive are the results of a study of clear evidence linking nuts and the lower risks of coronary heart disease. People who consumed nuts at least 4 times a week showed a 37% reduced risk of coronary heart disease compared to those who never or rarely ate nuts. Each additional serving of nuts each week was associated with an average 8.3% risk of reducing coronary heart disease.